Go.
Here we go. All right, today's question of the day, guys, is TV show you're looking forward to binge watching while we are locked down. Joey, what are you looking forward?
I'm looking forward to finishing off New Girl. I haven't finished that yet, so I'm going to finish this 6th and 7th season of that one.
All right.
Hopefully this is all done by the time that's over.
Omar here, and I'm looking forward to continue watching Dave. It's on FX, pretty funny. Little Dickie's in it. Go ahead and watch it, guys. Today, again, we're going to continue with our home gym workouts. Get a friend. You can do this at the house, run to a park, whatever it is that you want to do. So this is going to be our 4th WOD. As always, we're going to post it all through social media for you guys to be able to share with other folks as well. The warm-up for this, guys, we're going to do 30 seconds of each movement. We're going to do this one time through. The first thing that we're going to start off with is going to be calf swoops. My athlete Joy here is going to show us how to do that. So again, we want that toe up, heel on the ground, and you're basically just going to go ahead and drive through that. Really start warming up the back of the hamstrings, the back of the calves. Once we do that, we're going to go ahead and do toy soldiers for 30 seconds. Hands up overhead. He's going to kick his leg out, keep it nice and straight. And you can do this while you are walking. Next thing he's going to do is going to be a flamingo. So he's going to grab that back leg, lean forward, balance on that leg that is ground, and then go ahead and switch and continue doing that. And again, if you want to do this in place, you totally can. If you want to walk, you totally can as well. The next thing we're going to do after that is going to be a walking Samson lunge. So he's going to take a nice step out, interlock the fingers, press them back overhead, kind of warming up the shoulders, warming up the glutes, getting ready for what we're going to be hitting today in our workout, guys. After that, he's going to do a figure 4. So he's going to grab that ankle, pull it up towards his waist, stand up with that, switch legs. Fantastic. Once we do the figure 4, he's going to do a knee to the chest. He's going to pull that knee to that chest, kind of lean back a little bit, start warming up those hips. Same thing on the other side. Once we do that, we're going to start warming up our ankles for the running today. We're going to do a toes out walk. So toes out, fantastic. And you're just basically going to walk forward, looking very funny as you do this. That's okay. We all look funny while we do it. Once we do that, then we're going to go ahead and toes in walk. Same concept. You're going to go ahead and walk with your toes in for the entire movement. Once we do that, we're going to do an outside ankle walk. So you're going to be walking on kind of the outside of your feet and just carefully walk forward, start warming up those ankles, get ready to run. And then we're going to do the same thing, but on the inside of your feet. And you're going to just take a couple of steps forward. And again, we're doing this for 30 seconds each. Once we do that, we're going to go ahead and do high knees. You can do them in place, or you can also run wherever it is that you are at. Once we do the high knees for 30 seconds, we're going to go ahead and do butt kickers for 30 seconds. Start warming up those quads, loosening the knees up. And then the last thing that we're going to do, guys, is going to be frog jumps. So he's going to get down into a push-up plank position. And then from there, really fast, pop his hips, kick his feet to his hands, and stand up. And then reverse on the way back. So it's basically a burpee without the push-up, frog jumps. Once he's finished doing that, we're going to go ahead and do a pigeon pose. The pigeon pose, you're going to have that leg across the front of your body. Left leg is going to be back, right leg is going to be forward. If you feel pretty comfortable with that position, you can go ahead and bring your forearms down to the ground. If you feel comfortable with that, you can even reach out in front of you, kind of get into a sort of child's pose. From there, you'll get up, 30 seconds on one side, and then you'll go ahead and do, 1 minute on one side, and then you'll do 1 minute on the other side. Once we finish that, we've got the workout of the day, guys. Today it is triple threat. It is for time. Triple threat is going to be starting on a clock 0. We're going to run 1 mile. As soon as you're done running that 1 mile, the clock keeps running, but you're going to keep track of how long did it take you to run that mile. So let's say you run that mile in 6 minutes, 7 minutes. You're now going to have 3 minutes of rest if you run it in 7 minutes. Your score for that mile is 7 minutes. On the minute 10, you are going to do 100 burpees. All right, so you've got 100 burpees to do. Once you do that, with the burpees, what I want you guys to think about is kicking your feet back, getting your hands to the ground, and getting to the ground as quickly as possible, popping the hips up, feet fast to the hands, and then stand, jump, and clap. All right, so again, Joey's going to do 2 more of those for us. And again, guys, as always with burpees, think about feet are nice and wide. That's going to help keep your hips lower. Let gravity do its job on its way down. Once you do your 100 burpees for time, let's say you finish your 100 burpees at minute 18. Your score for the 100 burpees is 8 minutes. Okay, so your mile, you ran it in 7 minutes. That's your score. The 100 burpees, you do them in 8 minutes. 8 minutes is your score. and then you are basically just resting until minute 20. At minute 20, you're gonna then run another mile, and let's say this mile takes you 8 minutes, that is your score for that mile. So the first mile took you 7 minutes, the 100 burpees took you 8 minutes, that's 15 minutes together, and then the last mile, say it takes you another 8 minutes, your score for this workout, your time is 25 minutes. So your score is the time that it takes you to complete the work, but then you have a little bit of rest if you're able to complete it before these different time frames. Okay? So the stimulus, guys, you want to hit this hard. You want to make sure you have a little bit of rest in between in there, but not too much. Don't go too hard to where you completely smoke yourself for the other two pieces. As always, guys, have a great time with this. Find a friend, go run around, hit the gym, out in the park, wherever it is that you can. And again, have some fun, stay fit during the quarantine, and we'll go ahead and we'll get back up and running as soon as we possibly can.